cannot bear it. I will not believe she's gone from all of us. From me. Melanie Wilkes was my only true friend. How could she leave me now just when I need her most? And oh, my poor darling Ashley, the cause of my life's destruction, and now the only thing left of me of that wreckage. This awful day will be over soon. Then I can go home to Tara.
By changing that vile bodies, it will be like unto his breath. Don't leave me. Please. Don't leave me, Melanie. Melanie. Melanie.
Ashley, stop.
Melanie.
Stop. Stop it. You mustn't. Leave my brother alone. Take your hands off of him. Leave him alone. Haven't you done enough harm?
If it's harm to have loved Melanie Wilkes with all my heart and her husband near as much.
Scarlett, stop it.
Name of heaven, lady, cease. Cease this instant.
I'm ceased.
Come on. Ashley, come along. Come along now.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. What's happened to Tara, Will? It's looking downright ramshackle.
Do the best I can keeping it up when I'm not tending the crops, Scarlett.
I know you do, Will. You've always been a steady man, the best foreman we ever had at Tara. And I'll just bet you've been a good husband to Sue Ellen. Lots better than Frank Kennedy would have been, believe you me.
Well, coming from the former Ms. Frank Kennedy, I guess I can take that as a compliment, Scarlett, and I thank you for it. Whoa. Whoa, now.
Sue Ellen? God's nightgown, you're having another?
We're still trying for a boy.
He's trying for a boy. I'm trying to take care of the two I got.
And speaking of which, let me get a look here at my pretty little nieces. My, how you've grown. Aunt Scarlett's here with delicious surprises for you.
Oh, your Aunt Scarlett's always been one for surprises.
Let's us go in. Lucius, see to that luggage, will you? Come on.
Yes, sir, Mr. Will.
How have you been getting along?
Just fine, I guess.
You getting some good yields?
You didn't come back to Tara to inquire about our crops, Scarlett. Why are you here?
Why, to see Mammy. And where the dickens is she, anyhow?
Oh, Mammy. Oh, Mammy is getting ready to
Lay down all worldly burdens.
I love you, Mammy.
No need for speaking what I already knows.
Yes, there is a need. I never told Melanie. And I didn't tell Red until it was too late.
Wouldn't mind seeing that devil's face again.
So you will. So you will.
Come on here, Addie. Just gonna say hi to your Uncle Seth here.
I'd like to send this to Atlanta, if you please.
Yes, ma'am.
This place could use some sprucing up. Looks almost as bad as it did the day the war ended.
I reckon we could buy enough whitewash to paint the entire house with what that fancy dress you're wearing cost.
You're not being fair, Sue Ellen. As usual. Haven't I tried 100 times to help out? And hasn't Will been too proud to accept my help?
Your charity, Scarlett.
It's not charity. Tara's still partly my house, too. It's not charity to try and make what's partly mine a fit place to live in.
Yours and mine in the Sisters of Mercy convent.
What do you mean?
The startling fact is that our baby sister handed over her share of Tara to the convent as her dowry upon her entry into the service of Jesus.
Karine did that?
It looks like you'll be having the Catholic Church to contend with before you can make good your intentions, Scarlett.
What intentions?
Finding a way of throwing us out to live like crackers.
That's a lie.
I'd say you was way over the line on that one, Sue Ellen.
I'll say she is. I wanted us to be a family again. Tara's our home. I wanted us to be a family again in it. But there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of chance of that, does there? Not as long as you go on holding your terrible grudge against me for something that happened 100 years ago.
Well, I just guess it wasn't all that long ago, was it, Scarlett?
Ladies, please.
She just won't let the past be past and forgotten.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who had her bow stolen right out from under her nose by her very own sister.
If you knew what kind of a husband Frank Kennedy turned out to be, you'd be thanking me.
You just stole Frank because he was rich and you needed the money to pay the taxes on Tara. Lied to him in the bargain, telling him I had another beau. And you only married Charles Hamilton out of spite because Ashley married Melanie and you couldn't bear it.
Well, I guess Karine is the saint amongst the three O'Hara sisters. I obviously do not qualify.
Well, so much for bygones, I guess.
Evening, Mr. Butler.
There's a telegram for you, sir.
Good to see you, Red. You're looking well.
Sue Ellen?
Prosperous, I might say. Your survival of our ignominious defeat in the war appears to have flourished with the passage of time.
I've had me some luck, Sue Ellen. I do thank you, Will, for informing me of Mammy's dire state. Came just as soon as I could manage.
Me?
Yeah, your telegram.
Well, I didn't send you a telegram, Red.
Was there another Will Bentine I don't know about? Nor you neither?
Not that I know of.
I just assumed it was Scarlett let you know.
Scarlett.
Hello, Red. Mammy, I brought you my promise. Look who's come to see you.
Hello, old girl. still a mule and horse harness?
Who would ever call Mr. Red Butler that?
You would, and did.
I must have been teasing.
You must have been.
You wouldn't hold it against me if I asked you a favor, Mr. Red?
Not a chance, man.
Remember that fine red silk petticoat you gave me?
I never gave a prettier to anyone.
I want you to see that I'm laid to my rest in it.
I'll make sure it goes with you to heaven.
Would I be asking too many promises if I was to have one more?
Anything you want, Mammy.
I want you to take care of her, Scarlett. She needs caring so bad.
I will, Mammy.
Always needed caring so bad, Miss Scarlett did.
I just can't imagine Tara without Mammy. Can you?
Why'd you sign Will's name to that telegraph you sent me?
It's just a little bit of a fib. I was afraid you wouldn't come if you knew I was here.
For Mammy, I'd have come.
Well, I'm glad you did. Apart from Mammy, I just thought it would be a perfectly natural occasion for courteous and civilized conversation between husband and wife. However strained relations might be between us at the present time. I was sorry you couldn't be at Melanie's funeral.
I was traveling.
So I heard.
I laid some flowers on her grave.
In Bonnie's? I wonder sometimes if things might have been different if our child hadn't died. Do you ever wonder that?
No.
I've missed you, Red. I've missed you so.
I hope you don't expect me to echo that sentiment.
Well, I thought you might be able to express some semblance of it after what you said upstairs to Mammy.
I lied, Scarlett.
Don't say that. Don't say you lied. I will not tolerate it.
I lied to make a dear old woman's last moments happy.
No gentleman would lie about such a matter.
No, I don't suppose a gentleman would. You are such a child, Scarlett. You've known me all these years, and yet when it suits you or pleases you or satisfies you, you can forget all you've learned. Nothing's changed, Scarlett, nothing. Offered you a divorce. You ready to accept it yet?
I will never divorce you. Never.
You'll be free to marry Ashley.
I don't want Ashley. He was only ever some figment of my silly girlish dreams. Let me make amends, Red. Please, please let me make amends.
Whatever amends you care to make of your concern, Scarlett, I'll not be a party to him. I hope you change your mind about a divorce. I think it's the only possibility of some kind of peace between us. In the meantime, I'll see to it that we're seen just often enough in public to keep the gossip down. I'm leaving in the morning. Good night, my dear.
The Yankees should have hung you when they had the chance!
Get away! Damn it! Scarlett. Dearest, I didn't know you were back in Atlanta.
Don't you look the Dickens. What are you doing?
Doing? Why, nothing.
What I hear is you haven't been seen in public since the day of the funeral.
Really? Well, I suppose that might well be. Rather lost track.
Maybe it's time you found it again, Ashley.
You mustn't worry about me, Scarlett. I'll be fine. Really, I will.
When are you going to start trying to be?
Just can't bring myself to believe it, you see.
I know how that is. Somebody you love dying. You go to sleep every night and it's gone for a while. Then you wake up remembering.
There isn't a moment of a day that I don't feel her near. And think that if I were merely to turn, there she'd be. My Melanie. Oh, Scarlett. How can I go on without her?
You're gonna have to find a way, my darling. And you will.
How?
Well, not like this. Locking yourself away and tormenting yourself with what's never gonna be. You can stare at that door till you're old and gray and Mellie's never gonna come through it.
Ah, Scarlett. You are harsh.
Not in my heart. I know nobody loved Mellie the way you did. But you're not the only one who did love her. And the rest of us aren't going to curl up and die from it, and neither are you. For one thing, maybe you should be giving some thought to your son. Melanie's son. You're all he's got now. Is this what you want her to see looking down on you from heaven? A boy all alone and grieving alone because his pa feels too sorry for himself to remember him, to remember what he needs?
You shame me now, Scarlett.
Pa used to say some of the best things folks have ever done come out of their shame for the things they did before. Now, do you think maybe I could have a cup of tea? And we'll talk things over.
Tea.
I gotta say it, Miss Scarlett. You are a sight for sore eyes. And maybe make 'em water a bit, too.
You could have knocked me over with a feather when Mr. Hamilton told me about your coming back to Atlanta. And your subsequent good fortune, Big Sam.
The North just didn't suit me after a time, Miss Scarlett, but I did prosper. I did prosper. Enough so I could come home here and establish my little business enterprise.
I'm glad to see you doing so well for yourself. And I'm here to offer you the opportunity for lots better.
I'm just holding my breath, Miss Scarlett, hoping you're gonna ask me to build you a big, new, fine house.
I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe 25, Big Sam. 50 acres, Sam. I'll not be utilizing all of it.
It won't require nearly that much land to build, what, 25 houses?
25 small houses on standard lots.
Yes, ma'am.
Who supplies your lumber, Sam?
The Harrison Lumber Works mostly. You know, good quality, fair prices, if you keep your eye on them.
You'll be getting your lumber elsewhere for this job.
Caleb, how many good rafters you got over there? Sir, I got 16.
25 houses?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wilkes. I recently been contracted to build it, man. Yeah, I'd be mighty pleased if your outfit could supply the lumber to build them with.
Well, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. I will say, Sam, it seems a somewhat precarious investment for anyone in these uncertain times. Now, who are the developers?
Oh, some folks I was in business with up north for a short spell, but nice fellas. Highly spoken of up there. Probably will be down here, too, in the South, where they're expecting to expand their business interests.
25 homes, even of the modest dimensions you've suggested, Sam. It's a good deal of lumber.
I'd say so, Mr. Wilkes. Yes, indeed. We're discussing a whole lot of lumber here. Could be a profitable discussion.
Yes, I expect it could.
Now arriving in
she is. There she is.
And Lele and Pauline.
Scarlet.
Shall we tell her now? Tell me what?
Let's tell her now.
Tell me what? As soon as we got your letter telling us you were coming to Charleston, why, we naturally mentioned it to Eleanor Butler. You told Rhett's mother?
Well, we naturally presumed she was already cognizant of the fact, you being her daughter-in-law and all. But
She was just as surprised as we were, and we said...
well, you would be staying with us at our house, of course, and
she said, why, she'll be doing no such thing.
She said, you bring that dear child directly to my doorstep upon her arrival in Charleston, you Lady Robillard, or you will never hear the end of it.
You will never hear the end of it. Is Rhett there? Rhett's up north in Philadelphia.
Buying back some of the family silver the Yankees stole.
Are you saying I'll be a guest of Mrs. Butler? Is that what you're saying? She's invited me to stay with her? Well, what could be more natural and fitting, child? It's your husband's home, too.
Your husband's home, too.
Scarlet. Oh, I'm so glad you've come home. I've been longing for you to come.
I had always heard that you would turn the heads on tin soldiers. I'm pleased to see that nobody was exaggerating. Smoke?
No, thank you. I don't indulge.
Your husband and I go back to when he was in knee pants, and I was wondering what those two funny bumps was coming up on my chest.
Sally, really?
Eleanor, where's that rascal of a son of yours been keeping himself?
Well, he's in Philadelphia, as a matter of fact.
Philadelphia? What the blue-perfect heck is he doing in Philadelphia?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Red!
I believe you rang for tea, Mrs. Butler.
Red, darling. Is that what I think it is? Is that my tea service? Oh, Lord, it is my tea service. Where on earth did you find it?
Philadelphia, where I said I might. The place is bursting with Yankee plunder. But I brought a little bit of it home to its rightful place.
Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Oh.
I don't blame you. If I never had a son, I'd want him to be just like Rhett. Husband would have been even better.
Sally!
Oh, how you been keeping, you wolf in wolf's clothing?
Now, it seems to me I proposed to you on a number of occasions, Sally.
Yeah, I think you were about 12 years old at the time.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get my bid in early.
Hello, Rhett.
It's a fortunate man who's offered a greater surprise than he offered.
Red, I don't believe you know our newest member, Miss Ann Hampton.
How to do, Miss Hampton?
I'm charmed to finally meet you, Mr. Butler. I've heard so much about you.
Your tender ears must be sizzling.
Welcome home, Rhett, honey.
Welcome to Charleston, Scarlet. Honey.
Scarlet, we have a rather important matter we'd like to discuss with you. What's that, Aunt Pauline?
Concerning your grandfather, Robillard.
In Savannah. What about him?
It's come to our attention that you've not written to your grandfather in some years now.
Some years now. Why should I write to him? He's a crabby, mean old man who hasn't lifted a finger for me in my whole life.
Now, Scarlet, we were sort of hoping you might come along with us to Savannah next month.
For the celebration party. What celebration party?
Father's birthday.
Well, I guess you'll just have to do that celebrating without me. Now, Scarlet, regardless of your personal feelings for Father, you might consider the question of respect for one's elders.
And family loyalty.
Duty.
Plain good manners.
Don't you dare preach over me. I don't care a fig for Grandfather Robillard. He was horror to my mother, and he was horror to me. You know I'm right. He treats everybody like dirt, including you, his own daughters. Father's sometimes less than gracious.
Father has his shortcomings that cannot be gainsaid, but he is our father nonetheless.
Nonetheless. And nonetheless, I won't be in Savannah watching him blow out his candles.
It's what I said she'd say.
It's what you say.
Dunmore Landing coming up now.
Isn't it perfect?
give you $50,000 in gold.
I beg your pardon.
If you'll go away.
Go away.
It's a handsome deal, Scarlett. Fortune bigger than you'd ever hoped for. The king's ransom.
The king being you, I guess. That's funny you should be standing there offering me what you call a deal.
What's funny about it?
The reason I came up here was to offer you one, my darling.
I shudder to think what your mind might concoct.
Well, why don't you just listen through all that shuddering? What I'm offering is for you to stop acting so hateful to me. To act nice and help me have a good time through the social season like a devoted, happy husband and wife. And when the season's over, then I'll go home to Atlanta.
Without the money?
Well, don't be silly with the money, of course.
Well, that's not exactly my idea of a deal, Scarlett. There's nothing in it for me. You take the money, I'm willing to give you to leave, but you don't leave. So how do I benefit?
I don't stay forever, and I don't tell your mother what a skunk you are and break her heart.
I think we might be able to do business.
I'm always willing to dicker.
Now, you confide in my mother that however much you adore your husband, he snores incorrigibly and unbearably. A marital misfortune that requires us always to sleep in separate bedrooms. After the St. Cecilia ball, you'll express an urgent, irresistible desire to rush back to Atlanta, where you will immediately engage the services of a lawyer to negotiate a legally binding separation agreement. You will never again set foot in Charleston. You'll never write or otherwise communicate with me.
You swear you'll be nice for the whole time before I leave?
Word of honor.
Well, lacking a Bible, I guess that'll have to do. But if you turn mean, then it's you that broke the deal, not me, and I don't have to leave.
Done.
But I still get the money.
Done.
Mr. Butler, you're a right trial in the husband department, but it's nice doing business with you. I don't suppose you'd reconsider that aspect concerning separate bedrooms. A girl can't have everything.
When are you going to stop all this lollygagging around, Sally, and accept my oft-repeated proposals of matrimony?
Max, well, if I told you once, I've told you more than twice. 2 marriages is enough for me. Nothing personal.
Third time lucky.
Says who?
When I mentioned to them that I'd recently made your acquaintance, Daddy said you had a reputation of some considerable notoriety during the war.
Did he really? Wonder what he could have been referring to.
Are you teasing me?
I made me some money and I had me some fun.
Looking real pretty tonight, Martha. Yes, she is.
Did you come to my room last night?
No.
You're lying.
Why would I lie?
I must have dreamt of it.
Some random nocturnal fever overcame you, no doubt, giving rise to visions.
Did you come to my room last night?
Yes. I expect your dance card's full.
I threw it away. I'm not dancing with anyone but you tonight.
We'll be hearing the crack of breaking hearts all over the ball.
There's only one I want to hear breaking.
Pity.
You're a skunk. I've never had so much fun in my life. Well, more or less.
Ready about, mate. We don't want to tangle with that kind of weather. Here, take the tiller. This! I'll drop the jib. Hold your course.
mate.
To me, Scarlet. Don't go. Don't go, Scarlet. Don't go. Oh, Scarlet. I thought you were gone.
Pansy. Pansy.
Oh, Miss Scarlet, you woke up. You've been sleeping the longest time.
How long? What time is it?
How is she? Well, she woke up just this minute. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, honey.
Miss Eleanor. How long have I been sleeping?
Oh.
Where's Red?
Oh, you've been sleeping nearly 24 hours, dearest. How do you feel?
Jehoshaphat, 24 hours? How could anybody sleep that long?
You had quite an ordeal, don't you remember?
Most of it, I guess. Where's Red? Pansy, go tell Mr. Red the Sleeping Beauty is back from the land of Nod. Well, maybe not so beauty, if I look as bad as I feel.
No.
Oh, perfectly dreadful.
No. Well, I don't believe Mr. Red here right now, Miss
Pansy,
Scarlet.
go down to the kitchen and bring some of that broth up for Miss Scarlet and some tea. Now, the doctor's been by several times, and he's given every assurance about your condition. And he says he wants you to rest for another day or two.
Is Red all right?
Red's fine.
I've got the most splitting headache. Will you be back soon? Oh, Miss Eleanor. It's just like the poets say. Sometimes, out of the darkest danger and fear comes the most beautiful and dazzling light. Almost lost our lives. And in that near illusion, we found each other at last.
Scarlett.
What's the matter? It is all right, isn't it? You're not lying to me, are you? What's this? From Red?
Shall I leave you alone for a bit?
Scarlett, there's nothing I can say about what happened yesterday, except that I'm profoundly ashamed and sorry to have been the cause of such pain and danger for you. I regret bitterly all that occurred after our escape. My actions were reprehensible. I cannot, however, deny now the truth of anything I said in the aftermath of our ill-advised and reckless encounter. I must not and will not ever see you again. Naturally, I cannot remain in the environs of Charleston. The cash settlement I promised will be transferred to you immediately in care of Henry Hamilton in Atlanta. I ask you to accept my sincere apologies for everything about our lives together. It was not meant to be. I wish you a happier future.
Miss Scarlett, messenger just came by.
Delighted as I am to hear your news, Ashley. I naturally would have preferred it had been a visit of me brought you to Charleston, instead of merely some darned old business matter.
I dare I say that my business here is more excuse for my presence than reason for it.
You're not rake enough to say such a thing to a lady, Ashley. Not and get away with it.
I sometimes so wish I were rake enough.
You've heard the saying about leopards and spots, I guess.
Alas, yes.
Alas, nothing. What you are is wonderful and fine, Ashley. You have no cause whatsoever for regret about it. It's what I loved you for. I made such a ninny out of myself for, if truth be told, and I guess it has to be sometimes. If Red Butler had just a smidgen of your character and dignity...
How is Red? That's the first mention you've made of him.
Has the leopard changed his spots for a stripe down his back?
Are there difficulties? I thought you'd both...
He's left me, Ashley. For good and all this time, I guess.
I'm so very sorry, my dear.
A bit ago, you said you brought a surprise for me. As if you being here wasn't surprise enough. I won't tolerate being kept in suspense for 1 minute longer.
I brought you some photographs. I'll just go and get them. I'll only be a moment.
Don't be silly. Save your trip. I'll come on up.
You really think you should?
It's fiddle-de-dee. I've spent the past 2 months trying to do what's expected of a proper Charlestonian nose-in-the-air lady. And what I have to conclude is that they're them and I'm me, and never the twain's gonna meet. I hope the accommodations in this hotel are worthy of you, Ashley.
I'm quite content so far.
They're perfectly wonderful, Ashley. I can hardly wait to see them real.
Well, of course, the photographs don't quite do them justice. They're such fine homes. They've enhanced Big Sam's reputation in the building trades. You can be sure of that.
And how about your reputation in the lumber trades?
I've got almost more demand than I can supply.
I'm so tickled pink for you, Ashley.
Will you be coming back to Atlanta, Scarlett?
I haven't quite decided on my next course of life.
I wish you'd come back to Atlanta.
Do you?
Very much. Very much.
I think maybe I've got about 10 seconds to get myself out of this room. 5.
Scarlett, this is Charleston, and you are ostensibly a lady. A lady does not accompany a man to his hotel room, and certainly not in the broad light of day for anyone to behold, and most certainly not in Charleston.
And did this person who saw me going up the stairs, whoever she is, since you are obviously going to refuse to divulge her identity to me, did this person happen to observe me coming back down the stairs 10 minutes later? I'd need more time than that to get my shoes unlaced, much less my corsets.
Scarlett, don't. You're being vulgar. I'm sorry. But you are no longer welcome in this house.
Well, that suits me just fine. Because this is no longer a house in which I care to be welcome. Lord. Oh, Lord. Yes. Yes.
Well, Jerome, we're here.
We're here.
Welcome again to Savannah and home, ma'am.
Thank you.
Jerome, this is our niece, Miss Butler.
Yes, I remember Miss Butler.
How are you, Jerome?
I'm well and fine, ma'am, and hoping the same for yourself.
Jerome, is that them come?
The mister's had his sleeping chamber relocated to the parlor floor of the house, ma'am. It facilitates his movements and avoidance of the staircase, which had become a considerable trial for him to manage.
Jerome!
Yes, sir, mister, coming right along now.
Doesn't sound all that frail to me.
He's asking for you now, dearest.
I'll be just a minute, Aunt Julie.
He could scarcely believe it when we told him you were here.
I can scarcely believe it myself.
You will be nice now, won't you, Scarlett?
I will, Aunt Julie, I promise.
Oh, bless you.
I don't know why I'm caring how I look anyhow. It's probably blind as a bat by now. I'll try to keep my promise, but if you hear any shooting, it'll be me having run out of patience. Hello, Grandfather. Are you awake? It's Scarlett, Grandfather.
I had hoped that in time you would come to favor less your father and more your mother. I see I am to be disappointed in that wish.
I guess so. I'm more O'Hara than Robillard, Grandfather. Always have been, if I dare say so, in this house.
I've never known you not to say whatever you dared. Sit.
I promised Aunt Julie I'd be on my best behavior.
You have grown older,
So have you.
but not to such advantage.
Why, Grandfather, am I mishearing a remark that sounded so breathtakingly close to a compliment?
To what do we owe the dubious pleasure of your presence here in Savannah?
That's more like it. Aunt Eulalie and Aunt Pauline invited me along to celebrate your birthday. And it seemed an appropriate opportunity for me to attend to a couple of other matters here.
Other matters?
One personal in nature, the other more like business. as to the business.
Have you come to beg money of me again?
I never begged you for money, Grandfather. I only asked you for the loan of some to feed my starving family after the Yankees passed through, leaving nothing but ruin and death behind them. I got along all right without your help. And what you see before you now is a woman of considerable means. And I'm here to spend some of that considerable means on what one of my sisters saw fit to give away.
I would have to wonder what it might be that your sister would value so little and you so much.
Tara.
Oh, fabled Tara.
There's no fable to it. It's home. At least it was till Corrine decided to give away her 1/3 share in it. Seems she turned severely religious for some reason or other. It's her intention to become a nun. Corrine always was kind of flighty.
To be a Catholic, of course, requires in the first instance a certain degree of mental instability. You made mention of some personal reason for your presence here.
I'm going to search out my relatives.
Relatives? I am the last of the Robillard line in Savannah.
I know that. O'Hara's, I mean.
Oh, the peasants.
Maybe some of Pa's brothers are still alive. Pa'd like it if he knew I was looking up my long-lost kin in Savannah. Did you really hate Pa as much as he said you did?
When my youngest and most cherished daughter wed herself to Gerald O'Hara, there was no visible bottom to the pit of disastrous folly into which she flung both herself and the honorable name of Robillard.
I guess Pa wasn't exaggerating.
May I ask who it was witnessed this supposed indiscretion on Scarlett's part?
Supposed? She was seen going up the stairs at the Drummond Hotel with a man she herself later admitted my mother was Ashley Wilkes. What's supposed about that? As for who saw them, my mother declined to say.
And did this nameless accuser also happen to run along up the stairs and have a little peek through the keyhole?
I guess you don't have to take this too seriously if you don't care to, Sally.
I am plenty serious. What I am asking is, how do you know that what went on between Scarlett and this Wilkes fella is what you are so sure went on?
I'd say that's a considerably naive idea coming from someone of your experience of the world.
Hell, it's fair.
Fair? Since when has Scarlett ever deserved fair? A woman who's forever inclined to rotten, rash behavior when in a state of mental distress.
Well, I guess you sure must have put her in one of those, all right.
What I believe, Sally, is that Scarlett's never entirely gotten over her feelings for Ashley Wilkes. And the other week, she decided to do something about that.
I still think it'd be decent of you to hear her side of it, Rhett. Where's she gone off to, do you know?
No. It'll necessary to find out.
You are going to get her side of it, then?
No. I'm going to divorce her.
One of those. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Morning, Mum. Ain't it a fine one?
It is, yes. I'd like to see Mr. O'Hara.
You're seeing him. How might I be of service?
Well, actually, the Mr. O'Hara I'm looking for would be more elderly. Mr. Andrew O'Hara or Mr. James O'Hara. Perhaps I've come to the wrong store.
You've come to the right one. And I'm their nephew, Jamie O'Hara, at your service.
Oh, my goodness, then you're my cousin.
Am I indeed? Certainly one not known to me.
I'm Katie Scarlett, Gerald's daughter from Atlanta.
Morning.
I'd say there's something of an improvement over the last lot.
And right to say it. There's 10 more coming from New York within the week. And 1,000 rounds.
That's all right, then?
Will I make the usual arrangements for the shipment?
You will.
From the look of them, I'd venture your hands haven't had the feel of kitchen work for quite some time, Scarlett. If ever.
They've done far rougher things than shell peas in their time, Maureen.
Have they? You don't look it. Are you rich, Scarlett?
Well, I guess you could say I'm pretty well off, yes.
So I says to Jamie. Carries herself rich, I says. Not to mention stopping at the manse of Mr. Pierre Robillard, grand mucky muck of Savannah High Polloi.
Should I tell you how I got rich?
I think I'd enjoy the telling.
Well. So that was the inheritance from my second husband. I took that.
If I'm late for lunch, I must be in time for supper.
Colum, you devil! Not a word of warning.
I was hoping to catch you in the act.
Get away, you terrible man.
If I wasn't a priest, there's nothing that'd save you from my worldly attentions.
Blasphemer. Now, here is a surprise like none you've had recent. I'll bet me Sunday bonnet on that.
She's the landlord's daughter come for the rent.
Nothing of the kind. She's Scarlett O'Hara Butler, down from Charleston to make the acquaintance of her Savannah kin, and long overdue it was. Scarlett, say hello to Father Colum Terence O'Hara, here from Ireland, and another one of your cousins. May God have mercy on you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Scarlett O'Hara Butler.
Well, bless me, Father. It's been a heck of a long time since I've been to confession. This is it. What's the matter?
Maybe I best wait outside.
Why?
Being a Baptist.
Don't be silly. It's not a church. It's a convent for nuns. Even if it was a church, it'd be perfectly free to go in. Besides, they'd probably be delighted to get their hands on you.
The decision, of course, lies in the bishop's hands.
You mean you can't accept my offer on your own?
Well, that'd be quite out of the question.
You mean I have to go talk to the bishop now?
Oh, certainly not. I will present your suggestion to him on your behalf.
Well, I wouldn't want to put you to all that trouble, sister. I'd be more than happy to speak to the bishop myself.
I'm afraid that would be impossible.
When will you talk to him?
I have an appointment with Bishop Flynn 3 days hence on other matters. Perhaps the opportunity will arise at that time for me to convey your wishes to him, Mrs. Butler.
He's Irish.
County Meath, I believe.
Well, do you think it might be possible for you to mention to him that my maiden name is O'Hara?
Just as a note, a personal curiosity on my part, Mrs. Butler, if I may.
Go right ahead.
Well, should the bishop look favorably upon your request and agree to exchange our interest in Tara for your generous donation to the Sisters of Mercy, by my reckoning, that still leaves the 1/3 share in the property retained by your other sister.
Sue Ellen.
Sue Ellen, yes. Which would effectively still deny you the full ownership you so passionately desire.
Your reckoning is right, sister. I'll just have to think about that tomorrow. Where's your parish column?
I have no parish, Scarlett.
Who trust him with one? Only a fool or the devil.
Are you a missionary priest?
I am.
Laboring to ease the suffering of the poor and the bereft. And there's no one like him for it.
Suppose you must travel quite a bit.
Oh, wherever I'm called. But I'm never long away from home in Ireland.
You don't happen to have any influence with Bishop Flynn here in Savannah, do you, by any chance?
A hard man, the good bishop. Not easily influenced. Why do you ask?
Because he turned me down about buying that Corrine share of Tara. I think I mentioned that to you, me wanting to buy it.
Turned you down, has he?
I can hardly keep from crying every time I think about it. Would have meant the world to me.
I wonder if perhaps the bishop might be persuaded otherwise.
By who?
Are you aware there's a new cathedral in the process of being erected here in Savannah?
No, is there?
There is. And the foreman of all the bricklayers laboring on this magnificent structure is a man called Tommy Shannon, a good friend to yours truly, and has been these many years. He's also the husband to my sister Pidge. Now, Tommy could be persuaded to let it be known, in an indirect manner, mind, that a considerable slowdown in the progress of the work might take place unless the good bishop were to reconsider his unreasonable attitude.
That's blackmail.
Oh, well, of course, if it doesn't sit well with your way of thinking.
I didn't say it didn't sit well.
Family. It's a grand thing. Oh, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Scarlett, but I'm a bit confused, and I don't doubt that Maureen is as well, that here is a bill of divorcement from the very husband that you've been telling us has been dying for your very return to his side in Charleston.
There is a bit of confusion there.
I fibbed.
Oh, well, then that's that clarified.
Well, then this document would be more of a shock than a surprise to you.
No, it's as much one as the other. I never dreamed it. I never imagined it. What am I going to do?
There now, love. There now. It's him has committed the sin of divorce, Scarlett, not you. And it's him has suffered the wrath of God for it.
I'm pregnant.
Glory be to God.
Is the man such a blackguard as to divorce the woman carrying his child?
He doesn't know.
What are you saying, Scarlett?
We had a silly old quarrel. We weren't on speaking terms at the time I realized my condition, and I was just waiting for the right time to tell.
I'd say that'd be about now.
Never. Never, never, never. Divorce me. Divorce me, Willie. But there may come a day when he finds out I've borne him another child, but it'll be over my wizened and lifeless body.
Your mind's in too much turmoil to be thinking clearly now, Scarlett. For it's quite clear you won't be able to keep the truth from him once your baby's come. If it's not from you he hears it, he'll hear it from someone else. And far better, I think, if it's from you.
Not if I'm so far away there won't be anyone to tell him.
What's in your mind, Scarlett? Far away where?
When I was a little girl, my pa was forever going on about Ireland. Or maybe it's time I had a look at what he was going on about.
You're for Ireland, then?
I'm for Ireland. The most breathtaking country I've ever laid eyes on, Colin. Just like Pa always described it, and we always thought it was gilding the truth a bit.
No need to gild it, is there?
I never thought I'd ever live to see a place more beautiful than Georgia. Before the war, of course. It's like another world altogether. It's so ancient.
Nothing like ancient. 200 years, maybe. Fairly new.
I adore it. I simply adore it. Are we far from Uncle Daniel's house?
Not far now.
Well, let me just go over it, see if I remember. There's grandmother, Katie Scarlett, whose namesake I am, and never did I imagine I'd meet her face to face. And there's Uncle Daniel, your pa, and my pa's eldest brother. And there's my cousin, don't tell me, Timothy, and his two sisters. Jehoshaphat, how many cousins do I have? That's Kathleen and, Bridget.
Bridie.
Bridie. Did I get them all?
Aye, that's them all beneath that roof.
Would there really be room for me beneath it, too?
Oh, they'll see to that well enough. It's your possessions I've some doubts about.
I guess I overdid it. But I'll surely find a place of my own very soon, and my clothes and I won't be a bother to anyone, I'll promise.
I'm doubtful we'll be able to locate you a house to equal what you're accustomed to, Scarlett.
That's all right. This is a new life.
I've got us. Come on, get up.
What was that?
Far too much of a hurry to be Irish, darling. That'd be one of them as are not us.
English?
You're getting the lay of the land.
Hello?
Have you brung her?
Hello, everybody.
Have you turned to stone, the lot of you? Or are you going to give the girl the welcome she came halfway around the world for?
Young Katie Scarlett O'Hara, you honor my house and I bid you welcome.
You must be Bridget.
Bridie.
Bridie.
You'll be stopping in my room.
And Tim.
That's right.
Hello, Tim.
I get your bags.
That's Katie Scarlett.
Cheryl's girl, is it? Come at last. And I've lived to see the day. Glory be to God. Oh.
I got your note.
Evidently.
I came as soon as I could.
Soon enough. Did you miss me?
No doubt you've missed this. Here. Have a look.
That's disgusting. Take it away.
Get undressed.
Would you like a cup of tea, Scarlett?
I'd love it. Kathleen, I've got the feeling my wardrobe might not be appropriate for living in Ireland.
Your clothes are beautiful, Scarlett, but you might be right in their lack of fitness. Would you like to lend us something of mine?
Thank you, Kathleen. That's very generous of you, but I think I better do some shopping just the same.
We could go into town today.
Oh, I can't today. Colum's coming by for me.
Is he? Well, where are you off to, then?
He wouldn't tell me. Adventuring, he says.
Come on, then. We'll find you something more fit for adventuring than that.
Are you going to tell me where we're going before we get there?
I am not.
If you weren't a priest and my cousin, I'll bet I could wheedle it out of you.
And wouldn't I enjoy the wheedling were I not your cousin and a priest?
As for your priesthood, I'm going to have to ask you to do something which I guess will be difficult for you.
And what might that be?
I have to tell a little fib column, and I have to ask you not to tell anybody that's what it is.
A fib?
A little white lie that won't hurt anybody. I'm not asking you to tell it. I'm asking you... Well, I'm just asking you not to say anything.
Am I likely to choke on these words I'm not to speak?
I don't see why. I don't want to be a divorced woman bearing a child.
How can you not be that, if it's what you are?
I can be a widow. I'm going to tell people my husband recently passed on.
And what'll be the point of that, Scarlett?
I don't want to be a divorced woman bearing a child of the husband that threw her over. I can't bear it. I simply cannot bear it.
Nor will you have to, then. Hush now.
You won't tell?
It'll be our secret.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you.
And there'll not be a man or woman who'll ever wheedle it out of me. This is Tara.
Tara?
The first Tara, whose memory your father brought with him to America. Do you see that row of ancient stones over there? That's all we've left of the great banqueting hall. It was Tara 10 centuries ago. Here's where the O'Haras sung first, Scarlett. And the Monaghan's, the Mahonys, O'Gormans, O'Briens, the Donohues, the Carmodys, the heroes. All the heroes. This was Tara.
I feel so strange, Colin.
It does that to some.
What is it?
Time. What are you up to?
Just something silly, I guess. If only Pa could know where I just stood.
He does, of course.
I wish I could believe that.
Give it time.
What's this place?
Ballyhara. All this land round is known as Ballyhara. 200 years ago, it was our people's land. O'Hara land. That's the big house in Ballyhara.
But does no one live in it? It looks deserted.
No one lives there, no one will.
What do you mean? Why?
There's a dark history on it.
Tell me.
You've had enough folklore for one day, darling. We don't want to overdo it, do we? What?
I'd have to believe that being divorced by her husband would be one of the most devastating things that could happen to a woman.
Well, it depends on the woman. As to Scarlett, she can do with being devastated.
Is it unseemly of me to be speaking about it, Rhett? If it is,
Not
I'll...
a bit. Everyone else is.
Heavens, I can't bite my tongue any longer. I just can't. It was me.
I beg your pardon, my dear.
Who saw her? Scarlett. In the hotel. I was the one who saw Scarlett with a man I now know is named Ashley Wilkes, but didn't know at the time I saw them. I was the one who told.
You don't say.
I've just been driven to distraction, thinking that was maybe the reason you were divorcing her. Because of the fact that I told her that I saw Scarlett.
Well, Scarlett and I have been at loggerheads for some considerable time now.
You mean you don't hate me then? I could fully understand if you did, although it'd break my heart.
Oh, slow down, honey. I appreciate you coming out with it. I've spent several years with a woman whose concept of the truth is severely lackadaisical. I find you a real refreshing change.
You do? Really?
You bet.
I feel like a great big hunk of solid rock's been lifted off my back.
I'm quite pleased to relieve you.
Still in awe, weren't you just perfectly furious when you heard about Scarlett?
Well, Scarlett hasn't always played by the rules, Anne. But then neither have I.
But she's a woman.
She certainly is.
I've been thinking about what you were saying this afternoon.
Oh, what did I say?
About rules, playing by the rules. In regard to Scarlett. Well, I got the impression, maybe I'm mistaken, I could be totally mistaken, but I got the impression you were suggesting a woman has the same sort of prerogatives to take as a man. By way of behaving.
As long as she can be sensible about it.
About what?
Whatever comes of her claiming the prerogative.
Like what you were saying about gambling and chance of losing.
And winning.
And winning, yes.
A woman like that's particularly attractive to a certain kind of man.
She is?
What do you think about that?
About what?
About taking your prerogative and the risks that come with it.
I guess I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know that I've got a prerogative to take.
Sure you do.
I do?
No question about you having it. Only a question about you taking it. Hello there.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Doing? I'm looking around.
You're not Irish.
I'm American.
From the southern portion of that troubled land, I take it?
Georgia.
Ah, you're among the vanquished in the recent unpleasantness between the states.
We lost the war, mister. Nobody vanquished us.
I mean no offense, Mrs.
Butler. My full name and the one I prefer to go by is Scarlett O'Hara Butler. And I'm getting something of a crick in my neck looking at you up there. In my country, a gentleman dismounts when addressing a lady. He also generally introduces himself unless he has some nefarious reason not to do so.
Fenton.
Fenton what?
Well, actually, I'm the Earl of Fenton.
That's a magnificent piece of horseflesh you're riding there, Earl.
You know something of horses, do you?
More than something. This isn't mine. It belongs to my uncle. I'll be getting myself a proper horse real soon.
Yes, I should say that might be advisable.
This land once belonged to my family, the O'Haras.
You don't say.
Maybe some of it will again.
And how might that come about?
It's called Ballyhara.
Yes, I know.
You don't happen to know who owns it, do you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious. How much land goes with it?
1,200 acres.
It's a nice piece of property.
It's a wreck of a place. Have you been inside?
I was just looking for a way in.
What do you mean?
Must have been a grand house before it was let to go to rack and ruin.
You know anything of the history of Ballyhara?
I get the impression something unpleasant happened, but I don't know what.
It was built by an Englishman, of course. The house passed from generation to generation until the time of the famine. Are you familiar with the famine here in Ireland?
My pa told us all about it.
The then Lord of Ballyhara was unable, it seems, to bear the horrors of starvation and death. He bought a ship to provide free passage to America for his tenants, their families, anyone who cared to take advantage of his pity and largesse. Many did. The exact number was never known, surely in the hundreds. But they all drowned when the ship went down in the first heavy sea encounter.
Oh, my Lord.
Not long after, the Lord of Ballyhara was found in a stable, bound hand and foot, and hung from a rafter. The act, of course, of a handful of demented paddies, bound in revenge. Of course, there was retribution for the murder. 5 men from the village were chosen at random and hanged.
Hanged by who?
By the legal representatives of the British Crown, of course. It was all 30 years ago. The house hasn't been occupied since. Local witchery has it inevitably that the house is haunted.
Well, considering that story, if any place had a right to be haunted, I guess it'd be Ballyhara. And by the way, should we have a chance to meet again after today, don't you dare ever use the word Paddy in my presence again.
Have I encountered a Fenian heart and an American breast, then?
Oh, what?
The word is unfamiliar to you, I take it.
Fenian?
Fenian Brotherhood. A secret Irish society dedicated to the violent and bloody overthrow of British rule in Ireland. Knowing full well the mayhem inherent in that hopeless wish.
That's politics. I don't want anything to do with politics.
It's very wise of you.
Well, ghost or no ghost, I'd still like to speak to the owner.
You are. The man who was hanged was my father. May I offer you some lunch, Mrs. Butler? We aren't far from Fenton Hall.
And the way it looks now reminds me of the condition of our homes after the Yankees passed through. Except the State Ballyharrison's the result of nothing more than downright neglect. Anyone can see what a beautiful place it must have been once. Well, I know how you feel about the English, but they sure know how to build houses. Now, what's this I hear about it being haunted? Has anyone ever actually seen a ghost at Ballyhara? Now I know what's different about supper tonight. I'm the only one talking. What's going on? Something happened? Did somebody die?
Are we going to sit here all night like lumps in a log, or will we have it out? You're known to have been consorting with the master of Fenton Hall today, Scarlett. That's it said.
Consorting? What's that supposed to mean, consorting? I met him by accident at Ballyhara, and he invited me to his home for lunch. How did you know about it, anyway?
Scarlett, there's nothing happens here that the whole county doesn't know about be the fall of dark.
Best to keep it in mind for future referral.
Now, look here. I'm real fond of all of you, and I have the greatest respect for your feelings about the English, but I have the slightest bit of objection about being told who I can talk to and who I can't.
And right she is. Well, Scarlett's got nothing to do with our troubles, Dad.
Can she be among us and have nothing to do with them?
She can if she likes. It's her decision to make, and no judgment on it.
Would you all please stop talking about me as though I was somewhere else?
But you're not somewhere else, darling. And that's the point of it.
I don't want anything to do with politics.
Politics? Is it politics you call it, woman?
Father.
Daniel, nothing was ever heard any the better for shouting.
Yes, that's what I call it. I've seen it, and I've seen what it can do. From Fort Sumter to the terrible day General Lee handed over his sword at Appomattox Courthouse. And millions dead between, and ruination and despair. I've had my bellyful, and I'll have no more. I'm sorry for shouting.
Call it politics if that's your need, Scarlett. But what we're about here is human suffering.
After the hanging and the murders, Fenton's mother took him and his sister away to live in England. That's still his real home place. But 5 years or so ago, he bought Fenton Hall, as he came to call it. He passes a fair bit of his time there.
I get the impression he's not very well liked.
No more or less than any of the rest of them. But I don't think you should encourage an association with him.
God's nightgown, you two. I'm not encouraging anything with him.
All's well, then. Home sweet home, should you choose to call it that. There's a sleeping chamber there. Could do with a few more sticks of furniture. What do you think?
It'll do just fine, Colin. Now, where can I buy a good horse and a trap?
Morning, ma'am.
How much will you take for Ballyhara?
Are you quite serious?
Let's find out.
Now, I say now's as good a time as any.
We have to consider the risk and trust in her.
Where's the risk, man? Do you suppose for a moment she's going to go running to the barracks, hollering sedition?
There's as much chance of that as me doing the same.
Now, the worst thing that can happen now is her turning us down. What do you think, Colin?
I think the risk to be more hers than ours.
How do you figure that? Were she to be discovered helping us?
She'd know that risk. That's for her to decide.
No, I say now's the time.
Are you having relations with the O'Hara woman?
Don't be impertinent.
I was only wondering.
You're not here to wonder.
There's some whispering it about. It's to you and her.
Be quiet.
I want to go now.
I just come by to tell you I'll be away for a while.
Away? Where?
America. Boston, Philadelphia.
Well, don't be going too long.
Only as long as it's needed. It's coming along.
Not fast enough.
Fast is a word you'll find mysteriously absent from the Irish vocabulary, darling. You'll be needing help in the run of a house the size of this. I've taken the liberty of arranging that for you. Rosaline Fitzpatrick's her name. Formerly head housekeeper in an estate the far side of Trim, near Larricar.
How much obliged, Colin. I hadn't thought of that.
I'll have her drop by at your convenience. I have other news as well. I've had a letter from Savannah, from Tommy Shannon, the works foreman on the new cathedral being built there, you may recall. It concerns your Tara.
It's about time. What's the news?
Having been faced with a retarded pace of work on the building of the new cathedral, as was hinted to him as a possibility by Tommy, the good bishop has reconsidered your proposal to buy back your sister's share of Tara and is prepared to enter into negotiations on a fair price.
Hallelujah.
Won't all this alter your plans somewhat?
How?
Well, you seem to be amassing a considerable amount of property all in all.
Colin, what we're standing on was here a million years ago. How can anyone have too much of anything that lasts that long?
Never thought of it quite like that. But then I don't know of any but you who would.
You'll be needing considerable staff, of course.
Well, I don't know about considerable. Mostly just someone to run the place, and I'm assuming that'll be you, Mrs. Fitzpatrick. I'll only be using a few rooms of Ballyhara at first.
When'll the child be coming? I judge October or thereabouts.
That's what I'm figuring on, around late October. I just gotta finish up work on the house, enough for me to move into it before then.
Why's that?
I want my baby to be born here.
You'll be needing a steward to manage the butler and the footman and the like, and a head stableman to supervise the grooms. How many horses have you in mind to have?
Well, I haven't gone around to thinking about horses yet, Mrs. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I'm late in expressing my pleasure at meeting you and being in your employ, Mrs. Butler. It'll be an honor to be housekeeper for the O'Hara.
Beg your pardon?
I say I'll be honored being housekeeper for the O'Hara.
The O'Hara? What do you mean?
Are you not aware, then? You're called the O'Hara now. Head of the family O'Hara and all its branches, and a rare grace it is, you're being a woman. Hasn't been a female born the title in, oh, must be over 100 years or more.
You God, what do I have to do?
The soul will be coming to you with their various troubles now and again. There'll be the odd squabble amongst families that might be needing your attention. There may be occasional intercessions with the landlord asked of you. There's nothing that you're not equal to from what I've heard of you thus far.
Well, I'll do my best, but what I'd be equal to right now is some lunch. Why don't we go down to the village and drop into the pub?
Oh, well, now, women are rare enough in carnies, Mrs. Butler, and never unescorted.
But I'm the O'Hara. So how was Boston? And Philadelphia, was it?
Quite civilized, I'm pleased to report.
You sure travel far afield to save souls. If this little creature was kicking me like that from the outside, I'd be black and blue.
Poor lamb. How much longer?
About 3 weeks, I reckon.
And will you have your wishes to the birthplace?
I will. The whole house isn't finished yet, but enough so I'll have my baby beneath Ballyhara's roof.
Well, be sure to stay beneath it the night of All Hallows Eve.
Well, what do you mean? What's that?
Oh, the same as your Halloween. Though we take it considerably more seriously, I believe, than you do. It's coming a week Saturday. Stay in your house with your door shut tight and your curtains drawn. For that's the night that all the goblins and ghosts and spirits from all the time since the world began come out. Some carrying their heads beneath their arms and all other manner of unnatural things.
Colin.
Oh, well. Perhaps you're not quite Irish enough yet. Throw another log on the fire.
Colin, what on earth are you doing out on a night like this?
Well, I was halfway here when the storm broke. It was as easy to keep going as to turn back.
And who but a priest would venture out on All Hallows Eve?
You're just in time for supper.
Oh, I was hoping I might be. Here, this came in the Adamstown Post for you today.
I was waiting on something from our lawyer in Atlanta. This isn't it, though. It's from one of my aunts in Charleston. Mrs. Fitz, would you lay another place for Colin? I'll just go make myself a bit more presentable. Mrs. Fitzpatrick! Mrs. Fitz! It's coming.
Forget the doctor.
He's too far and there isn't the time. There's something not natural here. There's blood. Look. I can't vouch for myself to do it, Colin.
I'll fetch someone who will.
No one will venture out on All Hallows Eve.
Perhaps I'll get someone to come under special protection. I wonder if you had any new thoughts about your baby's dad.
What about him?
About him knowing that the child exists.
If you mean, have I had any new thoughts about telling him, the answer's no.
I wonder if it's quite just.
It is to me, Colin.
It seems a terrible grudge.
He'll know when I'm ready for him to know.
That has the sound in it of a very distant future.
Colin, I'd prefer not to discuss the matter further.
I know you would. But I would be derelict in my duty if I didn't at least broach the subject.
What duty is that, for heaven's sake?
My duty to the rightness of things.
I'm going to a horse fair next week.
Are you? Where?
A place called Drogheda.
Ah, that's a fine fair. Are you buying or just looking?
I'm looking to buy. Is there something special you wanted to see me about?
There is.
Looks like it might be serious.
It is of an enormous trust, Scarlett. And we're giving you ours.
We? Who?
The Fenian Brotherhood.
What do you have to do with them, Colin?
A great deal.
You're not one of them, are you? That's not what you're telling me, are you?
Yes, I am.
But you're a priest.
I was an Irishman before I was a priest. And should I be denied my priesthood, I'd still be an Irishman.
They want there to be a revolution, don't they? The Fenians.
The time will come. Not this year, not next, maybe. But it'll come as sure as the day. And like the day, it'll take us out of the dark night of oppression we've been in these near 200 years.
You're talking about killing people.
Do you recall telling me about your loathing for the Union soldiers who walked the streets of your own Charleston, South Carolina? The streets of a city under the rule of a military government, near 10 years after the end of the war you lost. Well, can you imagine that same government taking all the bounty of your land and sending it to the north, whilst your own people were scrabbling for what was left and starving to death? Can you imagine that, Scarlett?
I don't have to imagine it, Colin. It happened to us. I lived it.
All right, then. I've got something to show you. It's all right, Brendan.
Is it done?
It is. Scarlett, say hello to Brendan Donnelly.
Hello? This is on my land.
And you have a right to know it.
What would happen to me if the English found this? Damn it all.
I'd lie like the devil if I was you. And if I was you, I'd get away with it. We might not be quite so fortunate, eh, Colin?
Where do they come from?
America, mostly. And believe it or not, we have friends in England.
Would I be correct in assuming this is why you do so much traveling?
You would.
Well, what am I supposed to do now? Wish you good luck and try and forget all about it? And hope a troop of English soldiers don't come banging on my front door in the dead of night?
We'll take the good luck and thank you for it, ma'am.
But you might do more.
Look at that beauty, the gray.
Are you here to buy hunters or are you here to buy plow horses?
I can look, can I? Oh, Colin, look at it. I wonder how much they're asking.
If you're contemplating riding to hounds, I'm washing my hands of you totally.
Riding to hounds, what's that?
Otherwise known as fox hunting.
Oh, I've heard of that. They do that in Virginia. I've often thought it might be.
What is it, Scarlett? You all right? You look like you've seen a ghost.
In a manner of speaking, I guess I have.
What's that?
Seen a ghost, Colin. One of my own making.
I don't know what you're talking about, darling. Have you had to touch his son?
Do you see that tall, very good-looking gentleman over there with the long coat and the brown felt hat?
Uh-huh.
That's my dearly departed husband.
Get away. Glory be to God, what are you going to do?
Well, now that I've somewhat recovered my wits, I'm going to ask you to excuse me, Colin. I'll find you later.
There's nothing here. Let's go on a bit.
Hello, Red.
I'd heard a couple of vague rumors that you might be in Ireland, Scarlett.
If I'd heard any vague rumors you'd be coming, maybe I wouldn't be.
Well, I assure you I had no idea that I was tempting fate.
Well, maybe we can tempt it now and again, but we sure can't fight it, can we?
Evidently not. So how you been?
I've been just fine. May I be the last to offer you my congratulations on your marriage?
Thank you.
Did your bride accompany you to Ireland?
She has. Though she did not come along today, and she's not generally fond of horses.
I hope that's her only failing.
You haven't changed, Scarlett.
Why would I? There's a refreshment tent over that way.
I'd say that might do us both good.
Here you are, ma'am.
But Eddie.
I don't want you to make that mistake again.
Chambers, fetch the hounds.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that the American woman over there?
Mrs. O'Hara, yes.
I'll have a word with her.
Good morning. Good morning, Lady Morland.
Isn't it a perfect day for a hunt, though?
Well, I really wouldn't know.
Yes, of course. This is to be your first go, isn't it?
There's a first time for everything.
We shall keep a sharp eye out for you.
Oh, you don't have to concern yourself. I'm a quick study, generally.
I beg your pardon?
I learn fast. What happens when you get the fox?
Well, strictly speaking, we don't catch it. The dogs do. They make rather a mess of it. If you're at all queasy, you needn't look.
I'll manage. Does the fox ever get away?
Rarely. I must say, you sit that horse as though you've been riding to hounds all your life.
Looks can be deceiving.
Evidently.
Morning, Mr. Butler.
Good morning, Red. I was beginning to think you weren't going to be along. Where's your lovely wife?
She'll not be joining us today.
Oh, I forgot she doesn't care for horses. What a pity.
Good hunting, Scarlet.
Same to you. The fox gets away, though, sometimes. Did you know that?
Scarlet!
Hello, Scarlet. Do you remember me? I'm Ann Butler, formerly Hampton.
Sure, I remember you. Where's Red?
He's downstairs. I'm to fetch him when you come awake.
I'm awake.
Just barely, I should say. The doctor says nothing's broken, thank goodness. He thinks you have a slight concussion, though.
I've got a lump the size of a potato back here. I haven't been thrown from a horse since I was 10 years old.
But it was your first fox hunt, Red said.
And it won't be my last.
It's lovely to see you again, Scarlet.
Did Red tell you, should anyone inquire, there's only one Mrs. Butler around here, and you're her?
If you're referring to your supposed widowhood, then yes, he did explain it to me. Or I should say he told me about it. Its explanation is something that escapes me.
How come you're here?
I came with Red, of course.
Not Ireland, here.
I don't know that I can rightly say. It just came over me to want to see you. In a private moment, I mean. Red says you knew we were married. Were you terribly surprised when you heard?
I don't recall feeling surprised, no.
Shouldn't you rest a bit longer?
I wish someone would saddle up that horse again. I haven't been thrown since I was 10 years old.
Red does say you're unusual, Scarlet.
Does he? What else does he say about me?
Nothing. What would he say?
Maybe that I was the biggest, darndest fool God ever made, and for years treated him dreadfully until I realized how much I loved him. And then it was too late, and he divorced me. And then added injury to insult and married you. Maybe he might have said something along those lines.
he never once so much as hinted at anything remotely similar to what you just described.
You love him, huh?
Of course I do. I adore him.
Me too.
You must hate me then, feeling as you say you do about Rhett.
Don't take it personal. I'd hate anybody who's married to Red.
You must hate me especially now, then.
What in the blue blazes are you talking about?
About the baby, of course.
What baby?
My baby. The one I'm gonna have.
I feel so perfectly ridiculous being affected that way. Wasn't it absolutely silly of me? I mean, as if I didn't know that... Of course, it was inevitable, wasn't it? People get married. People have babies. Night follows day, doesn't it? She'll probably bear him 10 children. See if I can. I'm going to Dublin, did I tell you?
No.
I'm going to Dublin.
That'll be a welcome change for you.
I'll say it will. I'm going to meet the Viceroy and his, what's she called?
The Viceroy and the Vicereine of Ireland, that is.
Doesn't it sound grand? He's cousin to the Queen of England.
Yes, I know. But how's all this coming about?
Lord Fenton?
I thought as much. You're becoming more like a landlord, Scarlett.
I am a landlord.
Yes. But so far, you've been one of ours. Would you rather be one of theirs?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Colin. You're going to make me very cross if you start passing down your Irish judgments on me.
There's no judgment in it, Scarlett, only guidance. I'd hate to see you set your course on the path of folly.
I'm going to Dublin to have some fun. And I'm going to be escorted by a perfectly respectable gentleman who happens to be English. If there's any path of folly I'm starting down, it's the one I'm setting foot on with this.
What's this?
Oh, what the heck do you think it is? It's not a sack of stones. I said I'd think it over. I've thought it over. Mind you, it's for helping people, not killing them. Not a shilling of that is intended for the purchase of so much as a single bullet. I assume I have your word on that.
It's more than we could have hoped for or ever expected, Scarlett.
I have a tendency to overdo things. Tomorrow? So soon? I thought I'd have more time to get myself ready.
There'll be plenty of time. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
How much do I need to know?
Your right hand from your left.
Can't be that easy being presented to the Viceroy of Ireland in the throne room at Dublin Castle.
Shall I take you through it, step by step?
Somebody better.
You'll be with others to be presented, awaiting your turn.
How will I know when it's my turn?
The gentleman usher, as he is known, will call your name. You look marvelous.
Madam the O'Hara of Ballyhara. Your Excellency, Madam the O'Hara of Ballyhara.
almost tripped on that third step back. Did anybody notice?
Certainly not. You were impeccable.
I feel like Cinderella.
After this evening, you will have your pick of princes, Scarlet.
Do I have to have a prince? Couldn't I just be Cinderella without a prince?
Out of the question, of course.
I suppose it wouldn't be quite the same, would it?
I believe you'd find your Cinderella-hood lacking in certain essential elements.
And I guess I better keep my eyes open. Too bad the Viceroy's already married.
And hardly your type if he weren't.
And what would you say my type is?
You know perfectly well what I'd say.
But you're not a prince, you're an earl. You know what they'd say about me back home? They'd say I was in high cotton. Well, Fred, I guess I'd have to say you're full of surprises as to where you're going to turn up next.
Well, I was afraid that if I gave you any advance warning, you might run off again without so much as a buy your leave, like you did last time we met.
I suppose that was sort of rude of me. I just wanted to make my departure with as little fuss as possible. I declare I haven't been thrown from a horse since I was 10 years old. What brings you to Dublin, anyhow? And how did you know where I was stopping?
Stopping?
Staying. Maybe I've been over here too long. How did you know I was even in Dublin, for that matter?
Your name was in the Irish Times a couple of days ago. It seems you've become one of the belles of the balls round here.
I'm not going to go. I could use a spot of fresh air, couldn't you?
Lovely spring flowers. Nice fresh flowers here, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely.
You're looking especially rosy-cheeked and vibrant, Scholars. I'd take you for native Irish if I didn't know better.
Must be the Irish air.
Do you intend breathing it for some time to come?
What do you mean?
Or will you make your life here now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think too much about the future, at least not too far into it. I started to keep myself from doing that when you divorced me. And I stopped a little bit more when I heard you got married again. And last week at Lord Moreland's, well, I guess I stopped altogether.
Why?
When your wife told me she was going to have a baby. Could be my imagination, but I sort of got the feeling she enjoyed telling me.
Well, naturally, Anne is very pleased with her condition, if that's what you mean.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I sort of got the feeling there was just a touch of her gloating in telling me.
You must be imagining that, Scarlet. I can't imagine why Anne would gloat in it.
Oh, Red, you'll never understand women. You never will. She knows I'm still in love with you.
Scarlet.
Oh, don't look so innocent and frazzled, Red Butler. You think because you stopped loving me, I stopped loving you? Is that what you've been telling yourself? Lord knows I never in my wildest dreams ever thought I'd tell a man I loved him who I knew in advance wasn't going to say it back. But I guess there's just some things you've got to be true about. What?
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault. I brought it on myself.
You didn't bring anything on yourself, Scarlet. It was just...
Oh, be quiet, Red. What do you know about it? Maybe you don't know as much as you think you know. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Tell me then.
I could have been a better wife to you than I was if I'd had the chance when I was ready to be that, but you didn't give me the chance, and now it's too late. That's all I'm talking about.
It wasn't my intent to cause you any distress by coming by to see you. You have my apologies for that.
You going to be in Dublin long?
And take care of my business this afternoon. I'll be gone by morning.
Then we shouldn't have any trouble avoiding each other for the remainder of your stay.
None whatsoever.
You're hoping for a boy or a girl.
Scarlet.
Why did you come? Why did you? Why did you come?
You seemed not altogether your usual self this evening, Scarlet.
Really?
I've discerned a certain air of melancholy about you.
I guess I'm just a little bit tired out. I've gotten unused to the social world, maybe.
You must accustom yourself to it again, mustn't you?
I don't know, must I?
You return to your bucolic existence in Ballyhara. Leave me desolate.
I suspect a man like you wouldn't be too very desolate for too very long, Richard.
You flatter me and underestimate yourself, Scarlett.
You're welcome to the flattery, but I'm far too immodest to ever underestimate myself.
You can be scarifyingly candid at times, can't you?
Every once in a while.
In the spirit of candor, then, may I suggest that you're fully aware of my feelings for you?
Sure I am.
Scarlett, you're a woman of maturity and no little experience. I am myself not altogether without a certain appeal, I like to think.
You're entirely justified in thinking it.
I confess I find your reticence somewhat baffling.
I guess it would be.
Would it offend you if I were to ask for an explanation?
That'd be fair enough. It's not you that I don't care for. It's another man that I love.
How could I not have been aware of him? Who is he?
You are aware of him. I was married to him.
Good Lord. You don't mean your late husband?
I'm afraid I do.
My dearest, darling Scarlett. Will you pine the rest of your days for a dead man?
I suppose he is dead for me, isn't he?
Suppose. I don't understand.
I mean, I suppose he should be dead for me.
He must be, Scarlett. Let him be, so that you may live.
I want to. I want to live. Mrs. Fitz, is Cat all right?
Perfectly fine, ma'am. Excuse the lateness of the hour, but here's this telegraph come for you. And being rare as they are, I thought it best you got it right away. Seems it might be of some importance. I hope I haven't.
Good evening, Mrs. Fitzpatrick.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Fitz. Good night. Did you feel it quite necessary to declare your presence in my bedroom? I'd have much preferred it if you hadn't.
Why, darling?
Because we aren't man and wife, that's why.
Scarlett, Mrs. Fitzpatrick is a woman of mature years, and I feel sure some considerable experience of life.
She was mortified.
A little startled, perhaps. As your servant, she is in no position to be mortified by the actions of her mistress.
She's not my servant.
Employee, then, whatever you like, Scarlett. But in any case, you're being altogether unreasonable.
Unreasonable? Well, maybe it's unreasonable to you, but it's my reputation.
Scarlett, your reputation is quite secure, my darling, I assure you. We are all considerably sophisticated people, are we not? Do you suppose your reputation will suffer one iota when the nature of our association becomes known? I promise you, it won't.
Who says it's going to become known?
But it will be presumed. However discreetly, surely you must realize that.
Well, now I suppose you'll be running all over Dublin and wherever else blabbing you've enjoyed my favors.
Now you're being quite silly.
What I'm being is quite furious.
You do have something of a temper, don't you? I believe I've exhausted my reserves of solicitude. Good night, Scarlett. I do hope the morning finds you in more agreeable temper.
Fitz, go down to the hall porter. Have him consult the shipping news. I need to know when the next boat sails from Galway to America. We're leaving for Ballyhara in the morning.
Here's the O'Hara back, is it not? Sooner than look for. Whoa! How are you, Sean? Morning, fella.
What? Colin,
Welcome home.
not for long.
What's in the wind?
I've had a telegraph from our lawyer in Atlanta. My sister, Sue Ellen, is gravely ill, he says. She's asking for me.
Sue Ellen? Well, that'll be the one with whom you've always had somewhat contentious relations, eh?
Yes, but she's asking for me. What she'll figure me to be the last person in the world she'd be wanting. All the more reason for me to go.
What is that?
There's a ship out of Galway day after tomorrow.
Oh, well, you'd best make haste.
That's what I'm making.
I'll be up to Ballyhara to see you off. You're right.
I will. Goodbye.
They're lovers.
What?
For Fenton.
What are you saying?
What I've said.
How do you know?
What would you make of him coming half-dressed out of her bedroom in the middle of the night? She should never have been told about us. There's danger in her now.
Don't be daft, woman.
He's in her bed. She'll be in his. As anything could come of it.
Sue Ellen? Sue Ellen? Are you awake? Holly?
Oh, Scarlett, you've come.
Well, of course I have you, Ninny. Did you think I wouldn't?
Well, Scarlett's come.
I know, dear heart. Didn't I tell you she would?
Oh, we got a boy, Scarlett.
So I heard. Looks like you paid high for it, too.
It was worth it. We also wanted a boy.
I named him Gerald.
After Paul.
That's fine, Sue Ellen. That's so fine. Where is he?
At Tara.
Which is where you're gonna be quick as a blink, sister.
They're saying I might not die after all.
Fiddle-de-dee. Of course you're not gonna die. You don't think I came halfway around the world to watch you kick the bucket, do you?
You've been away such a long time, Scarlett.
I know. It's good to be back.
You're staying home for good.
As soon as I figure out where home is, that's where I'll be staying, honey.
This is your home, Scarlett. This has always been your home.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Are you home for good, as I hope?
I'm not altogether sure this is home anymore, if truth be told. Tell me about yourself, Ashley. I hear from Henry the lumberyard is flourishing.
Oh, yes, yes, it is, thanks to you.
Me? What have I got to do with it?
Before you go and tell another your perfectly awful fibs, I should inform you that the cat was let out of the bag in your absence.
Which cat?
Atlanta Acres Real Estate Incorporated. That cat.
You found out.
Poor Big Sam. He let something slip one day. I badgered him until he had to come out with it and confess that Atlanta Acres Real Estate Incorporated was and is Mrs. Scarlett O'Hara Butler. You little vixen.
Dawn.
How can I thank you, Scarlett?
Don't you dare to try, Ashley Wilkes.
My lips are sealed. My heart, however, will never stop speaking its gratitude.
As for me being Mrs. Scarlett O'Hara Butler, I guess you must surely know I'm that no longer.
Oh. You're well rid of him, Scarlett. He was never worthy of you. Maybe you could put it all behind you now as if it never happened.
I don't think I'll ever be able to do that, Ashley.
Why, dearest? Why?
I can't tell you.
Cannot or will not.
All right, then have it your way. I will not.
Then you must be fearful of consequences.
I never realized till this very moment how much I wanted to tell somebody. Maybe it's being here again. Being home.
Could I be so mistaken of your character, Scarlett, after all these years that I'm unable to imagine you capable of anything so terrible as to cause you such fearsome anguish?
You never saw me clear, Ashley. You never did.
Then let me now.
I have a child, Ashley. I've borne Rhett's child.
Escort prepared to go forth to meet him were not
Conducive.
conducive to repose, had not the excitement of
Didn't you have the slightest little twinge giving up the Peachtree Street house, Scarlett? That fabulous house.
Maybe just a slight one, naturally. After all, it's where I lived with Red when my Bonnie was born. But if the truth be known, what I mostly felt was relief. When that girls' school made the offer, Uncle Henry just jumped at it. And next to having a very large, happy family in it, I think it being a girls' school is the next best thing.
Well, what about the store?
Turns out the land it's standing on is worth more than the place itself. The people that bought it are going to tear it down and put up a building 8 stories high.
8 stories?
It'll be scraping the sky.
I can hardly imagine it myself. Anyhow, now there's just the one piece of business left for me to attend to. That'd be Tara.
Are you thinking about selling up your share of Tara, Scarlett?
No, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away?
Who to?
To Sue Ellen.
Oh, Scarlett, do you mean it? Oh, Will.
It's awful decent of you, Scarlett.
Fiddle-de-dee. Maybe someday you'll pass it on to your son. And a Gerald O'Hara will be master of Tara again. The hatchet's buried.
Oh, no. Oh. Welcome back, madam.
Sweetheart, look at you. Oh, darling. Hello, Mrs. Fitz.
Welcome back, Mrs. Butler.
Oh, it's grand to be back. Did you get my letter?
I did. All has been attended to for your arrival.
Lovely. I'd no idea I'd miss it so much. Did Bluebonnet fold?
Did indeed, with a fine mare. I haven't expressed our relief to have heard the news of your sister.
Thank you. She'll be fit as a fiddle now. And how is Mrs. Brophy's condition?
All recovered, thanks be to God. I passed on your good wishes.
I'll drop in on her tomorrow.
If you're not in need of me immediately, I'll see to the unpacking then.
Yes, thank you. I brought along some gifts. They're wrapped in the brown paper parcels. Just lay them out, will you?
My darling Scarlett, what an incorrigible vixen you are. Shame, shame for having so taken your precipitous leave without affording me the opportunity to wish you good fortune in what, in the unfortunate circumstances, must surely have been an extremely anxious journey to your homeland. I hope that you arrived in time to witness the complete recovery of your sister. But my most fervent wish, as you must surely suppose, is that there be no delay whatsoever in your communication with me upon your most eagerly awaited return. Yours, Richard. You're late. Considerably so.
It's a wonder I'm here at all.
Oh, really?
I could hardly bring myself to come. No, no more.
Don't be silly.
I've something to tell you.
We'll discuss it later, shall we?
We'll discuss it now.
What sort of unspeakable devil could do what you've just done?
What is it you paddies say? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
May God have mercy on me for carrying the child of that devil then.
Anne? What are you doing out here?
Waiting for you. Guess you've been down with that horse again.
Well, he's such a fine horse. I never tire of looking at him.
It's the middle of the night, Rhett.
Couldn't sleep.
Seems like there's a lot of nights you can't sleep. And when you do, you don't sleep easy.
Have I been disturbing you? I'm so sorry, dearest.
It's not a question of what's been disturbing me, Rhett. It's a question of what's disturbing you.
Well, the only thing that's disturbing me right now is seeing you sitting out here in your nightdress, probably catching your death of cold. Now, come on inside. See if you can get you warmed up.
It's ever since Ireland.
What's ever since Ireland?
You haven't been the same since we came back. Since before we came back.
I don't know what you mean.
I guess you do, Rhett. It's Scarlett.
Scarlett? What's Scarlett, Anne?
You seeing her again. It's Scarlett, isn't it?
I haven't foggiest notion what you're talking about.
Rhett, maybe I'm not nearly so quick a mind as you, but I'm not a fool either. Do you think I haven't noticed the way you've been since the day of that damned fox hunt?
Well, what way have I been?
Like maybe you needed spectacles to see me.
My darling, I can assure you, I can see you as clear can be, and as beautiful to behold as you are.
Maybe you never should have divorced her.
Well, they do say ladies in your delicate condition get some pretty wild ideas sometimes.
You said her name.
I don't understand.
In your sleep one night, you said her name. You said Scarlett, just like that.
I didn't know I talked in my sleep.
Maybe just when you got something important to say.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I don't know what I mean. You love me, Rhett. Do you? Tell me you love me.
Of course I love you. Of course I do. I love you, Anne. I love you. Of course I do.
There, my lord. Whoa.
To your most welcome and longed for return, dearest Scarlet.
Did you miss me?
You may be as assured of that of the sun setting in the west.
Well, I guess that's pretty sure.
But dare I ask the same of you, I wonder?
I suppose I could play the coy and tantalizing maiden at this point, but I expect it's a little late for that.
And wouldn't become you.
What would?
In my brief but memorable experience of you, Scarlet, I believe you're in no need of guidance in that regard.
I guess not, or I wouldn't have given my staff the evening off.
Mary, come in. Mary, darling, what is it?
Help me, Father Colum. Please, God, help me.
O'Hara. You must surely be the relation Scarlet mentioned in passing. A priest. Cousin, is it?
The same.
And to what do I owe the purpose of this unlikely call?
I've come on behalf of Mary Boyle.
Don't understand.
Oh, but certainly you do, Fenton. I've come to ask that you do the decent thing by this piteous child. To grant her the reasonable and desperate request she's made of you and that you've refused.
Money.
No more than's enough to spare her the shame and ignominy she's to suffer should she remain here in Ireland. She wants no more than her passage to America and the paltry funds to see her through until the birth of her child. So small a charity from a man of your means.
I have been given to believe that your particular religious persuasion is the source of all charity in this country.
What would be a pittance to you is far beyond our means. Surely you know that. And if it were not beyond our means, it would be impossible to provide anyway, given the nature of her predicament.
Yes, of course, I see. It would be tantamount to condoning her grievous fall from grace, wouldn't it? Pity.
Can't you make the honorable gesture? If only this once, man.
I believe all's been said that needs saying, O'Hara. I shall ask you to leave now.
This isn't the face you show to Scarlet, is it? Surely not. She hasn't seen this heartless visage, has she?
Would you prefer to be escorted out?
What if she were to know this vile face? Could she stomach the looking upon it again? I think not. What's your reckoning on the matter, Fenton?
Do I perceive a threat to my association with Scarlet?
There are those who need saving from themselves and their blind folly. In respect of you, Scarlet is surely one of them.
Any such revelations to Scarlet would, of course, result in most unwelcome consequences for me.
Precisely.
Such consequences would be entirely unacceptable. You understand?
You don't suppose you frighten me with that, do you?
Would that I might. But you will not be frightened. You will not be deterred. Alas.
Thanks for coming along.
I only wish I could do more for you, dearest. I'm becoming quite concerned for you, if truth be told.
How so?
In regard to your rather severe state of distress.
Colin meant a whole lot to me. More than I even knew, I guess.
It's quite apparent. He must have been rather a fine fellow to have so taken your heart. I wish I might have known him.
I guess you wouldn't say that if you knew he was a Fenian.
You don't say. Priest. How remarkable.
Folks believe that's why he got killed. The English found out about him and killed him. The soldiers.
I wonder if it might not be beneficial for you to get away from here for a while, Scarlett. From Ireland.
Get away?
Absent yourself from the geography of your grief, as it were. I think it might do you the world of good.
Where would I go?
Well, there's no question at all about that.
There isn't?
England, of course.
There's the high mucky muck Lord Fenton away for a bit. No regrets on the part of any here present.
Away where?
England, where he belongs. It's rumoured that herself will be trailing soon after.
Mrs. Butler?
Aye. Can you reckon it? The woman must be daft.
It's been said about town that you're going to England.
Just a little getaway trip. London.
They say London's a rough place, like.
I think I'll be staying out of the rough parts, you can bet.
You'll never forgive me the cheek of it.
Of what, Mary?
Of what I've come to ask of you. Would you take me with you?
Take you? What do you mean?
To England. I'd work for the expense of it. I could take care of the baby. I'd do chores, anything.
Well, why in the world would you want to go to England, Mary?
I cannot remain in Ireland.
What do you mean? Why not, honey?
God forgive me for the low, disgusting creature I am. I'm with a child.
There. It's all right now. It's all right. Come on. Does the father know?
It's no matter whether he knows or not. I beg you, Mrs. Butler, take me away. I'll work for the cost of it. I'll make it up to you, every shilling. I swear it on the head of your darling babe.
Who is the father?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, is there not shame enough of me condition but up on the name to its cause? I beg you not to ask it of me, Mrs. Butler. I beg you.
Listen, just calm down now. Just calm down.
I cannot remain in Ireland. I daren't. You do understand that, don't you?
Is he a married man, Mary? Is that it?
Yes, that's it. He's a married man.
Well, supposing I did take you with me, I'll be coming back. You'd have to stay there at least until after. What'll you tell your parents?
That'd be all right. I've thought it through. I'd write them and say I'd come to have quite a fondness for England, that I decided to stay on for a bit. And then after that, I'd come home when I was able. I've thought it through. I beg you, Ma'am, please take me with you.
And I thought Dublin was big. From the look of London so far, you could tuck Dublin away in a little bit of corner of it. I bought a little book at the pier about the places to see. I already marked some of them off for you to show me. Now, how far is Westminster Abbey? Come in.
Tea, madam.
The baby's ready.
Thank you, Mary. Richard, this is Mary Boyle. I brought her with me from Adamstown. Mary, this is Lord Fenton.
How do you do, sir?
Hello there.
always love you, Red.
And I you, my dearest.
This isn't the end of loving, is it?
Never.
Will you forgive me?
For what? There's nothing to forgive.
For not giving you our baby. I feel so bad about that. There could have just been a bit more time. I could have given you our baby.
Our baby will be with you. I'll know that.
I'll take good care of it, I swear.
I know you will, dearest. I know.
Kiss me now, Red. Kiss me.
You are a source of constant astonishment, Scarlett.
Why is that?
Surely you must realize that never in all my experience have I been served champagne by a beautiful woman, or anyone else for that matter, whilst standing in a kitchen.
Have a seat then. The kitchen's one of my favorite rooms in the house. When we were little, my sisters and I would spend a lot of time in the kitchen at Tara. I'll bet this is the first 10 minutes of your whole life you've ever spent in a kitchen.
I believe you may be right. Will we be lingering long, do you suppose?
Probably not. I'm sort of tired.
Then by all means, you should retire with all due haste.
I guess maybe I'll be sending you off to your own bed first, though.
Oh?
Sometimes a lady just isn't of a mind.
Of a mind?
Don't be offended, Richard. I'm just not in the mood this evening.
I assure you, I shall provide mood enough for both of us, darling.
That hurts.
Come along now. With your customary inflammatory self.
I mean it, Richard. I'll see you to the door.
I'm not accustomed to sudden onsets of chastity, Scarlett.
Don't be ridiculous. Chastity and I parted company a good long time ago, didn't we? You're hurting me again. I think I'll just let you see yourself out, Lord Fenton.
Say, Mrs. O'Hara, isn't it?
Hello.
John Morland, Dunsany, County Meath.
Of course. How delightful to see you again, Sir John.
Pleasure is mine, I can assure you. Are you in London on a visit?
Just passing through, yes. But this is Mary Boyle from Ballyhara. She's stopping with me on a short visit, too, with her baby.
How do you do, Mrs. Boyle?
Pleasure, sir.
Oh, I got a letter from your friend, Mr. Butler, some time ago. He seems quite pleased with the horse he got at the Drogheda Fair. Perhaps you're in touch with him.
Well, I'm not actually, no.
Well, I must be running along. I'm sure you'll enjoy the play. They say it's charming.
I'm sure I will.
Mrs. Boyle?
Oh, never mind. Just ignore the whole thing. Morning, Alice.
Good morning, Mum.
The post's come. I've run it for you.
Thank you. Will there be anything else, Mum?
Oh, thank you, Alice.
Sally.
Oh, dear Lord. Red.
You wrote Scarlett.
How'd you know?
She wrote me. Letter came a few days ago. It was a nice letter.
Well, I can't imagine her writing any other kind. Sounds as though she's liking England. I was in England a short while back, right after the war. I liked it.
Well, you know what they say.
Remind me.
Travel broadens the mind.
Did it broaden yours?
Well, those who'd say not a bit. Look here, Rep Butler. I said it before. There's a world out there. It ain't flat, and it don't end at the Dunmore land and fence line. Get yourself away from here for a while, where everywhere you look hollers out what's not there anymore and never will be.
If I were to go away, Sally, who'd you have to holler at?
Don't you worry about that. I'd locate someone else real quick. Just close your eyes, grit your teeth, and jump the fence, damn it. Hell, it ain't even high.
You must be joking.
Nope.
Not going to be keeping company with him any longer. Are you?
That's the way it has to be. I've made up my mind.
Perhaps together we might be able to unmake it, as it were.
No, I feel real definite about it.
I'm not accustomed to being discarded like an old shoe, Scarlett.
It's nothing like that. You've no cause to feel anything like that.
Perhaps I should decide what I have cause to feel.
I just don't want you to make it something it's not. I just don't want to go on with it anymore, that's all. Now, I'm trying to be a lady about it. I hope you'll be a gentleman.
A lady? You? How very amusing.
I'd appreciate it if you'd leave now. I'm asking you nicely.
I so much prefer your not-so-nice aspect.
Well, you can bet you've seen the last of that.
Do you really think so?
I sure do.
Mightn't we at the very least enjoy, I might even say delight in, an appropriate farewell?
But that's what I'm making right now. Goodbye, Richard.
But you haven't delighted me yet, darling.
Let go.
Nor are you.
Now you're being coarse.
I don't recall you ever before having voiced any complaints in that regard. No more than did your sweet, pretty little Irish colleen.
I'm gonna start hollering if you don't let go of me.
You aren't listening, darling. Listen. Perhaps the only thing worse than having been made a fool of is discovering it to be so. Don't you agree?
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you don't. Shall I tell you what I mean? It must surely be time you knew what I meant.
You're scaring me now. I want you to go. I want you to leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
All in good time. Now, what was it we were discussing? Farewells. Ah, yes, farewells. You might ask Mary Boyle how I bade her fond farewell. Oh, so terribly fond it was. I might even say memorably fond. I'm confusing you, aren't I, dearest Scarlett? Yes, of course I am. And I promised a moment ago to enlighten you, didn't I? A promise broken is a promise owed. The child she carries is mine. You piteous fool.
You filthy, disgusting son of a bitch! I could kill you as soon as look at you! If you ever come within reaching distance of me again, I'll kill you!
As for your dearly departed cousin, the good Father Colum. The poor chap would be alive today had he not had the fatal temerity to meddle in my private affairs.
What about Colum?
Why, this silly fellow threatened to expose my liaison with dearest Mary to you, don't you see? Well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Certainly not. What choice did I have?
No, don't say you killed Colum. Please don't say you killed Colum.
If you like. Mum's the word, then.
So you're finally taking my advice. Hallelujah. Where you off to?
I'm John Morland in London.
Grammars. Murder. Are you going? Well, of course you're going. This can't be true, Red. It just can't be.
And if it was anybody else but Scarlett, that's what I'd say, too.
I didn't dream you'd come. I prayed you would, but I didn't let myself think it.
And you're just as damned incorrigible as you ever were.
Oh, Red.
Sal is here, too.
I didn't do it. I hope it didn't pass through your mind for one instant that I might have done it.
I know you didn't do it. Not that I'd put it past you.
Did you come here to be a skunk, Red Butler?
They treating you all right?
What kind of a question's that? This is a darn prison.
I heard it was real genteel country.
They leave their genteel at the wall out there. How much has John Morland told you?
About as much you told him, I guess. Except he said there was something you wanted to tell me yourself.
How come you're in England, anyhow?
Travel broadens the mind.
Guess it's getting broadened more than you expected. I suppose you call me a fallen woman now.
Now, why would I call you that?
Well, I wasn't married to him, was I?
Did you love him?
God's not gone, no.
It's real kind of you, right, Miss Collins? About Anne and the baby.
Broke my heart. I hope you believe that.
Sure I do. You have any ideas who it was might have killed this man?
No. At least, not one I can bring myself to accept.
Who?
There's a girl from Ireland. She's carrying his baby.
Oh, where is she?
Looks like she's run off. Red. They're gonna try and hang me.
Nobody's gonna hang you.
I've done a long, awful dance. Now I gotta pay the fiddler. I have a child, Red.
This English man's?
Yours.
Mine. Scarlett.
From that time, that one time.
What are you saying, Scarlett?
The girl, she's...
What have you done, Scarlett?
Please don't hate me. Don't. If you hate me, I'll die.
She was born before I married Anne.
Yes.
You already had her when I was in Ireland.
Yes.
Damn you, Scarlett. Damn you!
I'll make it up to you. Oh, my darling. I swear I will.
Where is she?
The upstanding in court. Put up Scarlett O'Hara Butler. Jurors for Our Lady the Queen present the Jew Scarlett O'Hara Butler on the 10th day of November in the year of our Lord 1876 did feloniously, willfully, and of your malice aforethought, kill and murder one Richard Lord Fenton of Albemarle. How say you? Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Now, during your observation of the body of Lord Fenton, did you determine for yourself any probable cause of death, Inspector Wilcox?
I observed 3 wounds. I reckon it was caused by a sharp instrument to the chest of the deceased in the general area of the heart. Sufficient to cause death, I'd say fairly quick.
Was there any evidence of this sharp instrument in the room?
Oh, yes, it was lying right there on the floor, next to the bed. There's no question it was the weapon that done the deed.
Ah, why not?
It was covered with blood.
Are you going to have Scarlett testify, John?
I haven't yet made a decision as to that.
Don't you think she should have a chance to tell her side of the story?
Yes, but then she'd be questioned by the prosecution. Not altogether felicitous prospect, should Scarlett. Good Lord.
What is it?
It's the girl. The Boyle girl.
Miss Boyle! Miss Boyle! Miss Boyle, stop! Mary! Stop! Watch out! Mary! Mary, wait! Mary! All right. All right, I just want to talk to you. Calm down. No one's gonna hurt you. Now, my name's Red Butler. I used to be married to Scarlett.
You're lying. Mr. Butler's dead. Everybody knows it.
I've meant to be in some Nantucket, honey, but I ain't dead yet.
Mrs. Butler's already you're lying.
Look, I need your help, Mary. Scarlett needs your help. She needs it real bad.
There's no help I can be to her.
Why'd you run away, Mary? You ran away from Scarlett's house. Now, why'd you do that? You know Scarlett's on trial for the killing of Lord Fenton. Do you believe she's capable of that? I don't believe she is. We know someone else did it. We just don't know who. But unless that person makes it known, there's a good chance Scarlett's going to be convicted of this crime. She could hang.
Where are you taking me?
To see Scarlett.
No.
She alive?
Just. I understand you're the gentleman she has to thank for it.
I need to talk to her now.
She hasn't come round yet, I'm afraid. Are you a relative?
No, a friend. Look, it's real important I speak to her. Can you give us something to bring her out of it?
She has had rather a drubbing, you know. You might pop round tomorrow. Can you give us her name?
It's Boyle, Mary Boyle. Look, how soon can I speak to her?
Drop by tomorrow. Meanwhile, I shall get home and get out of those wet clothes, if I were you, before you require some hospital treatment as well. Good night.
You know, I think it might be best not to mention this episode to Scarlett as yet. Let's not get her hopes up prematurely. It may come to nothing. Cheer up, old boy. We're not throwing in the towel quite yet.
Did there come a time, Mrs. Boswell, when you began to believe that the prisoner's relationship with Lord Fenton was other than merely platonic?
Other than what?
Did you come to believe that their association was of an intimate nature?
Oh, yes, I did that.
Can you tell us why?
After I seen him coming out of her bedroom in the dead of night. Though he didn't know I seen him.
On how many occasions did you observe such a circumstance?
Well, that circumstance was just the once. But I know there was numerous others.
No further questions, my lord?
No questions, my lord. You may step down. Call your next witness, Mr. Whitlock.
Call Mr. Rhett Butler.
Call Mr. Rhett Butler.
So, your former wife never told you that she was carrying your child and that she ultimately gave birth to this child?
No.
Why did she not inform you of so momentous an event in the life of any man?
No, she was angry with me, I guess.
For what reason?
Well, I decided it was time we parted company. She sure didn't agree.
So, she denied you knowledge of the very existence of your only child because you had left her?
Looks that way.
Mr. Butler, wouldn't you call that a rather extreme and irrational response for a woman, a wife, to have as a result of a fit of pique?
My lord, I do think this calls for a judgment which the witness is in no way qualified to render. Quite right.
Mr. Butler, is it true that the prisoner consistently and over a considerable period of time represented to all and sundry that you were deceased and that she was a widow?
Yes.
She lied.
Yes.
Well, in order to dispel any, shall we say, curiosity in the minds of anyone here present today, is there any question whatsoever in your mind, Mr. Butler, that you are indeed the father of Mrs. Butler's child?
None whatsoever, sir.
Here she is back with us.
Good evening.
Where am I then?
You're in Bruton Hospital, my dear.
Not where you intended, thank God.
Oh, dear Jesus. I've not died.
No, it's quite a miracle, in fact. Assuming you deliberately took a header into the Thames. You did, didn't you, you naughty girl?
Am I bad hurt?
Remarkably little, in fact. But I'm sorry to have to tell you it was impossible to save your baby.
The baby's gone.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, Mother of Mercy be praised.
Lady Victoria, did your brother ever have occasion to discuss with you his association with the prisoner?
Yes.
On one of these occasions, did he make mention of an incident in her past which she had revealed to him?
Yes.
Could you tell us, please, the nature of that incident?
I object, my lord. This evidence is hearsay.
She murdered a man. She shot him.
I had to defend myself against his unspeakable intentions. It wasn't a murder. She's twisting it all around.
Silence! Silence! Silence in court!
No one was at fault. I assure you, there was no reason whatsoever to suppose that the girl would...
Gone?
And then we began to hear the shouting, mostly Mrs. Butler's. You couldn't help but hear they were having the most dreadful row. She went hurrying up the stairs, and I could see that Lord Fenton had come out of the drawing room.
Did she speak to him at that time?
Yes, sir. She stopped on the stairs and shouted at him.
Well, what did she shout, if you remember?
I couldn't forget. She said, If ever you come near me again, I will kill you. I swear I will. Those were her words.
Now, when you reached the open bedroom door, what did you observe, Mr. Roberts?
Mrs. Butler was standing by the bed, at the bedside. And Lord Fenton was on the bed. There was blood all over him.
Was there anything else which you were able to observe, Mr. Roberts?
Yes, sir. I saw the knife covered in blood.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence given by me to this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
In view of testimony heard earlier, Mrs. Butler, did you, in fact, reveal to Lord Fenton that you had once shot and killed a man, an enemy soldier?
I told Lord Fenton that in confidence. I didn't expect him to talk to anybody else about it.
What were the circumstances of that unfortunate incident?
He was going to assault me.
Assault you? In what manner?
In the worst manner a woman can be assaulted.
What was your response to Lord Fenton's refusal to leave your house following his atrocious assault on your person?
I was extremely angry.
Angry enough to retaliate?
I retaliated as best I could. I hit him. I already said that.
Angry enough to kill him?
No.
Mrs. Butler, despite your lapse of memory on that evening, to which you have testified, do you believe yourself capable of having murdered Lord Fenton?
No. I swear on my mother's grave I am not capable of having done that.
At which point you say you fired the pistol at this enemy soldier, causing his death?
Yes.
Were there any witnesses to this violent episode, Mrs. Butler?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I don't recall.
Ah, you don't recall?
It was a long time ago.
Oh, to be sure. I suggest that the evening of Lord Fenton's death is not remotely so distant in time, and yet you claim a failure of memory on that occasion as well. Between the moment when you were allegedly struck by Lord Fenton and the moment you allegedly discovered him to be dead.
That was different. I hit my head. When I fell, I already said that.
Ah, so you did. Tell me, Mrs. Butler, are these lapses in memory habitual episodes to which you were susceptible?
Not as far as I know.
Not as far as you know. I take it you're uncertain.
No, I'm not uncertain.
I suggest the statement, not as far as I know, suggests a degree of uncertainty, Mrs. Butler.
You're just trying to twist me up. I know what I mean, but I just can't explain it.
Much as you are unable to explain the death of Lord Fenton in your bedchamber, Mrs. Butler.
If you forget something, how can you know you forgot it? That's what I mean.
And by that very admission, how can you dare claim with any certainty whatsoever that while in this state of, what shall we call it, convenient amnesia, you did not commit the crime of which you are accused?
I know it in my heart.
Alas, Mrs. Butler, we're none of us here qualified to evaluate the reliability of your heart, and most certainly not the innocence you claim for it. You have already confessed here in this court, openly, to murder.
The Yankee was gonna rape me. I had to protect myself. There were plenty of women in those days didn't protect themselves, and they paid the consequences. They paid dearly. What I did then has nothing to do with now. I did threaten Lord Fenton, yes. But I didn't do what I threatened. He did commit his vile assault on me. He raped me. And all I did was hit him, and he struck me. And the next thing I remember was waking up and finding him dead, but I'm not the one who killed him.
I suggest that it was your hand and no other which took up a knife on that tragic night and struck not once, but thrice into the heart of Richard Lord Fenton of Albemarle.
I didn't! I didn't! I didn't! I didn't!
You haven't had the slightest recollection, Scarlett?
No. I'm trying to remember. I've been trying, but I can't remember what happened.
All right, my dear, it's all right. Calm yourself.
You don't really believe me, do you? You don't think I'm innocent. You wanted to come back to me so as I remember it was me who did it. Isn't that what you want?
Nothing of the sort.
Well, I can't remember what happened.
Have you agreed upon a verdict, gentlemen?
We have.
Do you find the prisoner guilty or not guilty of the murder of Lord Fenton of Albemarle?
Guilty.
Scarlett O'Hara Butler, you have been found guilty of willful murder. Have you anything to say why the court should not pronounce sentence upon you?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I swear.
Prisoner at the bar, the jury has convicted you of the dreadful crime laid to your charge. The sentence of the law is that you be taken from hence to the place from whence you came, and from there to a place of execution, and there you be hanged by the neck until you are dead.
No! She's not the one doing it! She's not the one!
I want to thank you again, Mary. From the bottom of my heart for coming out with it.
In the end, I couldn't do other. Will they hang me, do you think?
We're gonna try like the devil to stop that from happening, honey. And you'll have the best lawyers in town.
Sir John's gonna stand for you.
But I have no money to pay.
Don't worry about that.
And I'll be back to testify for you.
Are you leaving this terrible city, then? I don't blame you. Are you going back to Ireland?
Back to Ireland, yes. And my husband's coming with me.
It's time I made the acquaintance of my daughter.
Welcome to Ballahara. What do you think?
I'd say your tastes have improved considerably, Scarlett.
You might be surprised at some of my improvements. Come and meet your daughter. She'll be sleeping. She's even more beautiful asleep than she is awake, and that's saying something.
Mama.
Say hello to your daddy, darling.
I don't have a daddy.
Well, you do now.
What are we gonna do, Red? About you and me. About her. About you and me and her. She ought to have both of us.
Oh, that's generally the best way.
The only way it'd be is if you could ever.
Ever what?
Love me again?
Less cream. What makes you think I ever stopped?
Well, how about you divorcing me and marrying somebody else? Maybe that might have put the idea in my mind.
Well, it was never a question for me of loving you, Scarlett. It was a question of living with loving you.
Maybe I could make that part easier. Sure like to try. How about you? Would you like to try, maybe?
Maybe. If we took it real slow and easy.
Well, don't go do me any big favors, Rat Butler. You may think you're God's gift to women, but I'm not exactly over the hill yet. There are plenty of men who can jump at the chance to... Once said, heaven help the man who really loves me. Do you remember?
Heaven help me.
Well? Lord, how I've missed you.
You tell me the truth. You really love me with your whole heart? Or did you just want me because you couldn't have me?
Well, Red Butler, what a nasty thing to say. I do love you with all my heart. And I will forever. I'd say we've been real nice to each other this past week. Wouldn't you say so?
I'd have to agree. In fact, it's a downright pleasure to agree. You've changed, Scarlet.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Think maybe you've grown up. I'll have to get to know you all over again.
That might not be an altogether unpleasant experience for you.
I've no doubt you'll make it a very interesting one.
Better than interesting. I'll do better this time, I promise.
And probably wear me out.
I'm sure you'll manage just fine. Now, what are we going to do about our little difficulty?
Which one?
The geography one. You in Charleston, me in Ireland. You had any thoughts about that?
Only one that makes any sense.
I'm listening.
Compromise.
In my experience, every time somebody suggests what they call a compromise, it generally turns out to be something favoring them.
Not this time.
All right, let's hear it.
I'll give up Charleston. If you'll give up Ireland.
For where else?
We belong together, Scarlet. And the world is where we belong. All of it. We can go anywhere. As long as we're together, the world will belong to us.
That's a lot of property.